Fellas, in this video I am going to tell you about the test of divisibility. It is the most important topic which usually come in all the entrance exams, and most of the people found difficulty while solving this type of question. If you know the trick or tips, then you can easily calculate or solve this type of question. Let's come to our first case, which is divisibility by 2. A number is divisible by 2 if its unit digit is any of 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. It means if the last digit of the number is even, then the number is divisible by 2. For example, let's we have a number 98754 is divisible by 2 because it has 4 as its last digit. But while 8955 is not divisible by 2 because its last digit is odd digit. That means you have to simply check the last digit of the number. Let's come to second case. In this, a number is divisible by 3 only when the sum of its digit is divisible by 3. That means you have to calculate the sum of all the digits present in a number. Let's take an example. 96693. At the digit we get 33 as an answer, which is divisible by 3. Hence the number is divisible by 3. Let's take another example. 98975. After addition we get 38, which is not divisible by 3. Hence the number is not divisible by 3. Let's come to our third case, which is divisibility by 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits of the number is divisible by 4. That means you have to check only last two digits. Our main focus on last two digits of a number. Let's take an example. 965444. In this last two digits are 44, which is divisible by 4. Hence the number is divisible by 4. If we have a number 859438 is not divisible by 4 because 38 is not divisible by 4. Let's come to our other case, which is divisibility by 5. The number is divisible by 5 only when its last digit is either 0 or is 5. It's a simple basic example which clears you that both the numbers are divisible by 5. Let's take another case, which is divisibility by 6. If a number is divisible by 6, it means the number should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Let's take an example, which is 746496. In this case, 6 is the last digit, which is even number, hence it is divisible by 2. And for the divisibility by 3, we have to check the sum of digit is divisible by 3 or not. We find the sum of digits, which is 36. Hence the number is divisible by 3 also. So the number is totally divisible by 6. Let's take another case, which is divisible by 7. This case is quite interesting. In this case we have to take the last digit and twice this and subtract it from the remaining leading truncated number. Truncated number is a number like if we remove the last digit, then the remaining number is the leading truncated number, which is 655. To check the divisibility by 7, we take 2 and twice it, we get 4, and subtracted it from the remaining truncated number, we get 651. Check this number by divided by 7. If we get a remainder as 0, then the whole number is divisible by 7. But if we divided it or we apply this rule again and again if necessary to find the desired result. We continued it. Let's take further step. Twice the last digit, which comes 1, with after twice we get 2 and subtracted it from the 65, which is remaining truncated number, and after that we get 63, which is divisible by 7. So 6552 is also divisible by 7. Divisibility by 8 of 8. A number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digit of the number is divisible by 8. We have to check only the last 3 digit of a number, which is 320. The last 3 digits are 320, which is divisible by 8, hence the number is totally divisible by 8. For checking divisibility by 9, we have to check the sum of digits come is divisible by 9 or not. If we have a number, suppose this is the number, and we have to divide, and after division we get, if we have to divide, we have to sum all the digits present in the number, and after summation we get 18, which is divisible by 9, hence the number is divisible by 9. For other cases, you have to only add all the digits and find whether the number is divisible or not by 9. This is the case for the 9. Let's come to another case, which is divisibility by 10. For this, it's a simple case. You have to check only that the last digit of the number is 0 or not. If it is 0, then the number is divisible by 8. If it is not, then number is not. For divisibility by 11, you have to do one thing. Subtract the last digit from the remaining truncated number. As I told you what is truncated number, you have to find only remaining truncated number and subtracted it continuously. If the final number comes out is divisible by 11, then the whole number is divisible by 11. Like this, 17160. In this last digit is 0. If we subtracted it from the remaining truncated number, we get 1716. After that, we take 1716. Last digit is 6, and remaining truncated number is 171. We get 165. Let's take it one more time. We have 5 as last digit, and we subtracted it from 16, and we get 11, which is divisible by 11. Hence the number is divisible by 11. For checking divisibility by 13, we have to add 4 times of the last digit of the number to the remaining truncated number. If the result is divisible by 13, then so was the first number. Apply this rule over and over again as necessary. Let's take an example. In this 0 is the last digit, and we have to multiply it with 4 and add it to the remaining truncated number, which is 2574. After addition, we get 2574, and again we get 273, and again performing this operation we get 39, which is divisible by 13. Hence the number is divisible by 13. Divisibility by 17. It is also an interesting case. We have to subtract 5 times of the last digit from the leading truncated number. If the result is divisible by 17, so was the first number. Apply this rule over and over again as necessary. Like we have a number 5814, last digit is 4, multiply it with by 5 and subtract it from the leading truncated number. We get 561. Do it again, we get 51, which is divisible by 17. So the given number is divisible by 17 also. This is our last case. For checking divisibility by 19, you have to add 2 times of the last digit. You have to add 2 times of the last digit, which is 8. Multiply it with 2 and add it to the leading truncated number. We get this number. Do it again, we get 703, and do it again, we get 76, which is divisible by 19. So the given number is divisible by 19 also. You have to learn all these tricks while solving these type of questions in entrance exam. These tricks are easy, and you have to focus on each and every steps. This helps you a lot in division and many questions, like you have to find the factors. That in case it helps you a lot. For more updates, subscribe our channel.